Hey guys, so welcome back to Glacial Awakening, episode 10, and I am no longer putting limitations on myself as, in the sense of the word of how much I think I'm gonna get done, because, well, I'm too much of a noob to really do that. Um, I want to at least get these three. If I can get these three, it's alright, but mostly this episode's gonna be moving stuff around, getting some stuff together, uh, making things look pretty. And I'm going to show you my VR room. Dun 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 dun. I'm not exactly sure if I like the ceiling color, but I mean, this is pretty cool. These are those Zen blocks, and these are slab lamps. This is two heavy metal ingots and a torch. A torch in the center, heavy metal ingots on each side, and you make these. And this is all Zen blocks, so it's nothing. The Zen stuff, it doesn't do anything. It's strictly cosmetic. So I built this room because I was bored, and now, yeah. So first thing we're gonna do, is, well, I ground out enough iron, so we're gonna go ahead and make the new casing for that machine. Turns out that I don't have to change the heating core. I could just change the casing, and it does what it needs to do. To make it be able to withstand more heat. So, an iron casing. And then we are going to see what the Seed of Life does. It's, we got it very close to the beginning, and, I never really tested out what it did, so we're gonna find out. And then we're gonna move these things into that room, and I'm gonna get an additional compacting bin, I think. Because now I'm working with two different types of slag and stuff. And I started getting paper ready. Paper's real easy. You take wood chips, put them in the soaking basin, they turn into pulp. You throw the pulp on here, it dries into paper, and you're done. I actually discovered this by accident closer to the beginning when I was trying to make the flint clay, and just decided I'd make up a bunch of it because I was looking into enchanting. So, I was looking into enchanting, but I don't think that's actually going to be in the cards for a little while. So, try to keep the sugarcane knocked down because I need as much of it as I can. Okay, so we're gonna see what this Seed of Life does. Oh, right-click on the ground to breathe life, a 3x3 radius. That's it? Why did some of these turn to dirt? Oh well. That kind of works out for me either way, because I do need some grass. And I do want to make sure I have all the different types of seeds before I get rid of my big grass plot. You know what, we'll just take one of these, I ain't going back. I won't be using these, well, I probably won't be using those. Okay, let's, do that and get a couple of those. We might as well take the first too. Alright, now I want this all to go back to grass before I do anything else, so let's work on this. Let's mine this up. I'm gonna waste all that fuel, but it's whatever. I could really, honestly, could not care less. So let's, Drop this stuff down. And we want to put that right here? Yeah, good. Alright, with that. Now this can get, I don't know how much, but it can get to a much higher HU heat units. Yeah, heat units. There we go. Yeah, 1538. So now I plop these in there. That's going to start charging up. And we're going to go make some redstone. So now redstone is, I want to say, blaze powder and gunpowder together. And it makes a pretty big deal, like a pretty large amount of it. So I think we're only going to make 2. Like, I think this will make like 16 or something like that. So apparently that bug that I just discovered with the water bucket, apparently it's already been patched. So yeah, I told Direwolf and them, and they're like, somebody commented on it, and they're like, oh well, I think that's been patched. I'm like, that's an oddly specific thing to get patched. Like, how many people have known about that? Because, I mean, usually I would just use the bucket till it breaks or throw it away. Like, what's the odds? But, whatever. So I need sugarcane, beet, redstone, a glistening melon, and wild root to make these here cool little flower things. So, still waiting on that, so let's go ahead and make these flower things. Got sugarcane. I'll probably have to grab a beetroot because I just harvested all that. Yeah. Food chest, 1 beetroot. Oh, by the way, I'm up to like 37 different types of food now. Like, I'm real close to getting the next achievement. I'm pretty happy about that. Glistening melon, sugarcane, redstone, and wild root. Wild root and redstone. All right, so let's actually put that all down here because I'm gonna be using it right now. Yeah, I wasn't. Once I found out those Zen blocks were just cosmetic, I was very upset because I was mining them I was mining a pretty big amount of them because I thought they were going to be useful, and then I found out they were not. Come on. All right. So that gives us these cool little flowers, which in turn I'm going to need for the next thing, I'm pretty sure. This is what I was after. The heavy core stabilizer. Now I can do different ores quite a bit faster. So now we're going to see about these runic shears. That is in here with normal shears, 2 of these, and 2 runestones. So I might have all this but normal shears. Which is fine, because I made up a bunch of iron, so we're good. So let's see, do we have runestones? Yep, we need 2 of those. We'll put that down here. Need the knife. And I gotta make actual shears, which is kind of a pain because I don't want to waste my iron, but that's fine. Actually, while I'm wasting iron, I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm not sure what it does, but now it's upgraded, so yeah. Now we can put that here. Now let's see, I should have 2 rows, maybe 3. There we go. Then we put, like, some of this junk in there. Just for now. I wasn't gonna bother because I don't actually use it very often, but I figured, you know, maybe I'll use it more often. I think it has an auto pickup function, so if I can figure out how to use that, we'll be in business. Okay, now we have these runic shears, and the runic shears, I think, are used. I need the book, not the backpack. The runic shears, I think, are used to get this item here. Yeah, so I need to find a beat. I was about to, like, try to lay down a beatboxing beat, but then I realized I can't. So, it didn't work. Like, that's not working the way I thought it would. I need to get actual bone meal. Another thing I need to do is find all the little holes that I made when I was building my base and fill them all in, or light them up, because I'm tired of hearing zombies. Actually, I'm gonna need that. Now I'm gonna use it to get all the different seeds, I think. What the heck was that? Oh, so I was building that that little area, and all the way close to the storage unit over here, when I was breaking the blocks, uh-oh. This room's too techno, it's crashing my server. But when I was breaking the blocks, it was like disappearing, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. This area is within 10 blocks of my hopper thing, so it been like, it was drawing in all my different, more Zen stuff, great. It was drawing in my items, so I had to, like, work on that. Okay, so chop wildwood. Now this is something I was interested in, because, well, I just was. Now I'm not going to actually get too into this. I was hoping there'd be another way to get dark oak saplings, because I actually used all my mutation paste. But that'll be a process I'll do off camera. That grass should be ready to go by now. Put that away, that away. Now the machine casing. Those, this, these. Alright, that'll do it for now. You know, get rid of these two. And these. I think we'll keep the shears for now. I might spawn something I want to keep. Okay, so now I'm hoping all the grass is spread, and it's good enough. So, the idea is, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And then, I'm not going to worry too much about the flowers. I do have to break them every once in a while, or else they'll take up too much space. But I have a lot of dandelions and poppies, so I'm not too worried about all that. But as you can see, this is like really good bone meal. Wrong button. What am I hitting? There we go. And we'll see what seeds we got now, and see if what we're gonna do to expand this farm. Well, I mean, there's still room down there. I'll just make less flax. Let's see. I can put that in there, and that in there, and these can go in there. So canola's a new one. We'll put it down in the hot bar, I guess. These are new, whatever that is. Industrial hemp is new. Carrots are new. Tomatoes. I had pterospores before, that's not a big deal. Beetroot seeds, flax seeds, I think that's it. So we got 3 new ones. Okay, we're gonna just let that go. And we'll relight this up for now. And I want to take out some of this stuff, and I want to put in these particular seeds that need to be planted. Like that. Now let's empty out our inventory, and then we're gonna move these on top of that grass platform. I might not have every seed, but it'll be close enough. And if it comes down to it, and I have to do something to get more seeds, I will do whatever it takes at that time. Yeah, there we go. I keep telling people, they have no faith in me. I'm like, when it comes time, I'll do what I need to do. But until it comes time, you know, back off. Because right now, I can't do anything. So, when I'm put in the situation where I have to do something, don't worry, it'll get done. But no one has any faith in me. Okay, that should still have 38 of those dudes up, but that won't be a big deal. I'll find something I want to make pretty. I want to keep most of my tools in here. The ones that I'm not using, like, right away, I want to keep in here. Keep a shovel. Keep a sword. And we'll put the fire starter up there in a bucket. Let's see. We'll take the hoe. Guess we can... Nah, there's no use in overcrowding it, I guess. Well, you know what? How many spaces do we have left? 5. Let's take 2 tongs, 2 hammers, and I guess this pestle mortar thing I'm going to put in the mortar, I think. It just seems more logical. And I guess we'll take these axes, and then I'll have all the tools in this backpack that I could possibly need. So, okay, we're going to do the hoe, 2 hammers, an axe, and these tongs. Now we'll take out one of these pickaxes and we'll throw these other pair of tongs in here. So now we have backups of everything and we're good to go. I like that setup. We can throw these iron bars in here. Throw this in here. I think I have... That's good. I dug up all of it from outside. It was no longer necessary. So I can use this to make the mutation stuff. Actually, it's not a horrible idea. So if I wanted to make this, to make these, I need to make this, to make that, I need to make this. 3 of those, 4 bone things, 2 stone dust blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Do I have stone dust blocks already made? I don't know. I don't actually see it. So let's stone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ashes, I think. This might be stone dust. Alright, let's that's more than I wanted. But it's fine. Alright, so let's do that. We need 1, 2. Down to 192 cobblestone? Oh, that's right. So if you need a good use for your cobblestone, those Zen things, all it takes is cobblestone. So, I mean, you're not really losing anything by cosmeticing things up. If anything, you're saving stuff. So, yeah, that's my tip for the day. If you're going to mess with the Zen stuff, it's a great way to use up cobblestone. So now we got this mutation stuff, and we got to make a dark oak sapling. Need 4 of them. And this makes 2, so any organic material. So what do we have that's organic that I can get rid of? I'm looking for saplings. Here we go. And now you can put it like this, and then you do, and now, like, that gives me my dark oak saplings, but let's say you want something else. 1 gives sugarcane, diagonally is beetroots, spruce trees, that's not something. There's a carrot. I mean, you get my point? Potato and seeds. With this, you can get almost anything. But we want dark oak things right now, so yeah, we got dark oak. So now we got to get wild logs, wild wood logs. And to do that, create a wildwood tree by using the wild root growth ritual near a fully grown wild root plant. Alright, that is something that we're going to work on in a little bit. Right now, I need to grab an axe, throw that there, and we're going to dig these things up. Actually, I want to use this. So another little tip for anyone playing this, that's going to get into it and they're starting, the citrus quartz pickaxe is equivalent to iron. So, like, I wish I would have known that a long time ago, but you can make citrus quartz pickaxes and they're the same as iron. Now, I think I'm going to have to reactivate that. So I'm going to grab my wand, just because. You know, I kind of wanted to make more of that mutation paste anyway, because that stuff's, like, super cool. And I think put it... I kind of want to put it in the center, but I think it does like a 7x7 radius. So we'll put it back one. And then put this one here. And then... Shazam. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Now, this is supposed to, like, grow stuff. That's why I wanted it on top of grass. Alright. Turning out pretty nice. So we got this working. I don't know what else I needed to make for that. But we are trucking right along. We're actually doing better than I anticipated. But either way, I gotta make fully grown wildwood plants. And I need my pyre. And let's make sure it's not nighttime. Okay. Now I'm sure I'm gonna need more stuff and I have to go back down there. But I want to get like something a little set up. So this thing has, it says it's like 10 blocks, but it seems like it's further than that. Alright, so we are going to... I didn't really think this through. Shocker, right? didn't bring any bone meal? Oh, I have this fancy stuff. Worms? Sweet. Okay, now I want to make sure this is all out, like, in the open. I want to make sure that I get as many of these trees as I can in one go. So I'm going to dig out this much. Then we're going to call it there and let that go. Now let's place down our pyre here, and I think I can just put it there and that's going to be okay. You know what? Let's not put it on the ice. We're going to stick it right here. And let's see, what does it take for the Wildwood? You know what? It's not going to be in here. For the Wildwood Ritual, I'm going to have to get the Druidric book. The Druid book. That's alright, because I have to get everything else that goes along with it anyway. I'm actually really surprised. Like, I'm telling you, I can't explain how shocked I am at how smooth this is going in comparison to, you know, usual. I don't even want to say in comparison of usual, like, the last couple of episodes have been kind of a bust, in my opinion. But this is, sprout forth a single tree. Okay, so I need dark oak bark, spirit herb, and wild root. So I need bone meal, is what I'm hearing here. Actually, I'm going to need a significant amount of bone meal. So let's go make some bone meal. And then I need an oak tree and a dark oak tree. Okay, so if I haven't mentioned it before, in order to get the bark you need, you got to place your tree, and when the tree grows, come on. You can ore mine it, but it doesn't really make a difference. You got to use your knife to harvest the wood, and it gives you the bark. So now I have, 27 oak bark, which is significantly more than what I need. And then to do the dark oak, I think you have to put 4 in a row. Like, I'm pretty sure. And I am not going to vein mine this. That is way too much. Good enough. So now I'm going to vein mine it with the axe. And I hope it gives me a couple saplings, because, well, I wouldn't mind keeping some of those on hand. Alright, so now we have wild root, spirit herb. Let's see here. Carrots, shears, put the axe back. The hoe. Actually, I'm going to need the axe to get the wood, so the extra pickaxe. I didn't put this where it goes. We can stick that there. Put this down here. And if I didn't tell you, this is how you get the captured light, or confined light, or whatever it's called, which you'll need to make the cores to make the watermelon, unless you get seeds, then you can do it that way. I'm gonna go back and sleep real quick. For some reason, the monster spawn rate on this seems to be quicker than usual. So we're just gonna sleep for the night. I'll dump out a little bit of my go to sleep. All right. Drop this in there and get rid of this. What did I put in here that I didn't really want in here? This pickaxe. It's too much. And we'll throw the knife back in there. And throw that in there. I don't use that as often as you would think. The mutation paste. This light orb. I don't think I'll need any more of these saplings. And that'll be good enough. Let's see if we can sleep now. Okay, we're going to finish this one off, and I think we'll call it an episode. There we go. I don't usually like doing that, because it seems like, well, I kind of feel like some of my items went missing. I don't know if that did it in particular, but something happened. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, now what was the ritual for this again? I need, I think, 1 oak bark, I think 2 dark oak bark. No, 2 oak bark, 1 dark oak. Wildwood, okay. And I need these to be full grown, so I need more bone meal. Crap. I thought I would have had enough. Alright, now we're in business. Now, if I went and crushed that one by one with a hammer, I think I'd get double or triple the amount of bone meal. But pretty much after this, I'm not going to need it. So, I mean, the plant matter is just better. So, now I'm hoping, I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I'm hoping all of these grow. Okay, I need 1 dark oak, 1 spirit herb, 1 wild root, 2 oak bark, and hopefully this is in here. Yay! And now hopefully, I'm hoping all of these grow. That would be best case scenario. Now, so much for that. I can, however, redo it 1 more time, or 2 more times. I think I'll do it. I mean, I don't technically need the stuff that it's giving me. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it 1 more time. Let's, I'll make sure it'll give us enough of this wildwood logs. And I... Yeah, no, completely unnecessary. But whatever. Alright, let's, So we got the chop... more Zen things. Couldn't give me something cool. Oh well. Now, all we need is an introduction to natural aura. Well, hopefully... Like I said, not putting, expectations on myself or limits or anything like that. But hopefully we can get from here to here. Or at least from here to here next episode. And then crack out diamonds and stuff. Would be a nice little, would be a good plan. Ooh, bottled ghosts. That sounds cool. And these dolls are kind of interesting. Oh, no, I hope I didn't need those trees. Oh, no, we're... How do I get these leaves? Oh, to acquire gold leaves, use brilliant fibers on the leaves of a tree, and it will slowly transform leaves into golden... Break these golden leaves, they will drop gold leaf. Alright. How do I get golden fibers? Golden dragon scale. Now that sounds fancy. I don't see golden fibers here. Ooh, golden frog legs. Alright, guys. That's enough. I'm gonna call it a day. I'll do a little research, find out how to get the golden fibers, and we'll be ready to trek on through this next episode. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.